I just tweak on it. I say, it's me, JC and Buck. Play with us, you put his body in the truck, then we take him to the dump. And they know we play for keeps, and they know that we ain't sweep. Grab a broom, we finna sweep. O-Block finna clean the streets. Boy, you better grab a heat or get put up on a T. Put your name back RIP, or your name get turned to weed. In the racket, ain't no pad. Any state, we on your...
No matter where, nickel flat.
Fuck the...
Do the dance, photo, but it's fast.
We ain't goofy, do that crash. We gon' spin and spin again. We gon' hit our last friends. We gon' show him we ain't playing. We gon' leave him where he stand. That's really, yeah, that's all I wanna be, successful.
Right, big goof ass, man. Check it out.
DDA, you not gonna give me no 50 back.
Hey, no, since you in, you got to.
Shalom. Shalom, Akim. YAHAWAH. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, QADASH. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone of respect and salutations to the fellow Akim, the house of David. This is your brother YAHAWASHI from the Birmingham branch coming to you with another lesson. And this is what you get when you conform to the ways of the enemy. All right. The scripture tells us, in Romans 12, to be not conformed to this world. All right, taking on the gangster, the thuggish look. All right, and these men you see, young men you see on the screen, are considered leaders, of drill and prophets of drill rap. All right. Among our people are wicked men, are found wicked men. Killing, destroying, destruction. We're going to get into this lesson, Lord will. This is edifying and comforting. We're going to start in the book of Isaiah 51 and verse 20. And it reads, Thy sons have fainted. They lie at all. So like it, they lie at the head of all the streets. As a wild bull in a net, they are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahawashi. And you can see it. You scroll back to this young man's eyes, man. Let me play it. So I want to be successful. You can see the pain, the hurt, and the curses, all right, within this man. The way of this valley of the shadow of death, man. It lurks at every corner. Let's see it.
That's really, yeah, that's all I want to be, successful.
Lost, man. We hey, man. Let's and what this goes into, this is O-Block. But there's an O-Block in every neighborhood, every city in Babylon the Great, and this great city, this land of traffic. All right, and it was created. Nevertheless, we fell therein too. Let's get, cause this is the curses too, man. All right, this was the curses too. This is what we're up under. Nevertheless, we have conformed more and more into this place. Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. And we know, as a stigma that's on so-called black men, we are nothing but baby daddies. All right, that's all we are good for, right? Is putting a baby up in a woman, selling pharmaceuticals or, all right, drugs. Okay, that's what pharmaceutical is. Or drill rap, hip hop, entertainment, song and a dance. This is all we good for, man. All right, nevertheless, we're under the curses. You see that? We have overpassed the deeds of the wicked. That tells you that in Jeremiah 5. Let's just go ahead and go get it. Jeremiah 5. And Lord willing, I'll put this in this video in the description box. Cause it's all about shoot 'em up, bang. But you see in these men's eyes, man, they looking for a way out. They crying for help. They crying. There's a crying for wine in the streets. You see, but they know not where to go. They know not which way to go, man. Jeremiah 5 in verse 26, start at 26. And the water Bahasham YAHAWASHI for, having mercy upon the men that was before us to pretty much and continuing in their teachers and apostles' doctrine, man. Okay, that's the Lord having mercy upon us, because we could be just like these men. We once were just like these men. Jeremiah 5:26, for among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he setteth snares, as he that setteth snares. It's like it says they set a trap, they catch men, and this is what that old block is, a trap. Okay, it's simply a trap. It's trap for iniquity. It's trap for, again, going to the pharmaceuticals, selling drugs. It's a murder trap, man. It's the projects, it's the ghetto is created by Esau, Edom, but it was through the Lord. You see that? Verse 27, Jeremiah 5:27, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxing rich. And you have some of our people, all right, among the false prophets and the leaders of our people, the entertainment business, only, P. Diddy, Jay-Z's, all them, they consider leaders and the prophets. All right, they are waxing rich. All right, this is the point, verse 28. All right, they are waxing fat. They shine. Yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. And yeah, just by getting coverage, on drill rap, which came out about 10, 12, 15 years ago. All right, it's been a thing in hip hop. But who pushes that? Who puts that on the airwaves, and who allows that to go up on the YouTubes and the certain social media platforms? The Twitters, the Snaps. Okay, and this is why these jakes get fucked up, man, dropping their location. All right, matter of fact, let's go here. This is the book of Psalms. Hey, now I'm gonna go to Matthew first. The book of Saint Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 13. It says, "Ye are the salt of the earth." This is YAHAWASHI's words, right? "Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted?" Yeah, when we fell away from this truth, man, we fell away from the righteous path. All right, that highway of that upright. All right, our men and women, it's a number to it called 2/3, as the scriptures say. They have no desire in listening or hearing or taking heed to the words of Yahweh Shah. It says, "It is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and be trodden under foot of men." And you see, most of our men, man, most of our, you got even the women too getting caught up in these things, and these shootings, and these scuffles. Okay? Let's go to the book of Psalms. Because the scriptures say, ye are gods, right? We was the salt of the earth. Psalms 82, starting at verse 6, "I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High." And that's specifically speaking of the nation of Israel, right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans scattered abroad amongst other nations. Okay? Verse 7, the point, it says, "But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes." And this is what happened, man. All right? When the beginning of sin came into the world, all right, from the fall of Adam, all right, up into the pinnacle where the deeds, right, have overpassed the deeds of the wicked. All right, we as a nation of men, we fucked up. All right, and this is why we asking for the right path. Turning back, asking for that forgiveness. Sinning not, doing your brother no harm. Yeah, we're under the curses. Yeah, but it's a way that's right according to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But also within that you have an opposition, and that's within yourself. Let's go to Proverbs 16:25, and it tells you what it says. "There is a way that seemeth right unto a man." So within your heart, you got to fight within yourself. You think that is right. You think this is the way of life because you have no way out. All right, but the scriptures is proof is in the pudding. It says, but the end thereof are the ways of death. And you'll see it in this little interview process where they're so hard-hearted or caught up on their the opposition, right? That they will allow, let's play it a little bit. They will allow the enemy to come in and swoop in and pretty much this is a form of mockery. Showing the nation. This thing got over 5 million views, showing the nation how far from grace we have failed, man. And the other nations know that. The only nation that don't know that is the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Check it out.
Right, big goof ass, man. Check it out.
DDA, you not gonna give me no 50 back.
Hey, no, since you win, you got to throw up O-block.
How do I do that?
Throw up O-block. Everybody throw up O-block.
We're here in the Parkway Gardens housing development in Chicago, otherwise known as O-Block. 24-building complex on the city's south side. It's where Michelle Obama.
So yeah, man, if you knew, who the enemy was and who the true adversary was, you would you would know that it was for their gain. And who Q no more? Who benefits off, our men killing each other, shooting up each other, men and women alike? Who benefits off that? You see? The ones that write the laws, the ones that plant the guns. Let's go to the book of Exodus. Okay. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 23. All right. Let me start at 1. It says, it's going back to the laws, man. What the Lord has showed unto us, man. This is why we are peculiar treasure, because we got these to live by. Nevertheless, we have been conformed to the ways of the true nigger, the true thug, the true vagabond, fugitive. All right, the true outcast, which is Esau Edom. All right. Exodus 23 verse 1: Thou shalt not raise a false report, but put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. You see that? So you shouldn't be, dwelling in melanin matters. All right. That you know not of. You shouldn't even raise a false report over brother just because you don't like him or he's not from the same block or the same hood or come on, man. Okay? Verse 2 it says, Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. And this is what the wave is. Right? With Babylon the Great and the ghettos and the projects and the blocks. All right, yeah, ain't not now one of these brothers, because they Israelites, they are brothers, but they're not of our, dwellings. But nevertheless, they don't own not nail brick on the block that they're on. They don't even own the housing projects that they live in. All right, and this is what we get when young men are being raised, with single. I mean, it goes on and on and on, man. Let's continue. It says, Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many, to risk judgment. You see that? So you shouldn't follow that multitude to do evil. You shouldn't even, consider the way of having, the sword, which is their blessing. Esau, Edom, the Edomites. All right? The modern day sword is the gun. Okay? Why are you making it and finessing it like it's, like that's something you came up with, man? Jake know how to break it down, clean it up, put it back together, load it fast, shoot sideways, and hit everything except the target. That's how you know it don't belong, you know what I'm saying? Us, man. Belong to us, man. Let's go to the book of Romans. Okay? Bag that Exodus up. Okay, following that multitude. This is Romans 12 and 1. It says, As I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High. All right, and this is mercy. Having this truth is merciful. It said that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And this is what we should be doing as men of the Most High, men of the nation of Israel, presenting our bodies a living sacrifice, not for something that's vain. Not for vanity, not for false glory, all right? Not for a name on the block, not for, on this and on that and on that. And then at the end of the day, it's still on God. And you blaspheme, man. All right? That's a capital punishment. You see, worthy of death. And this is what you get. This is why all this murder going on, man. All right? You under the curses, you conform. Verse 2 to the point. And be not conformed to this world. You see that? Let's get that word conform. All right? It says in Strong G 4964, it says to conform oneself, one's mind and character to another's pattern. Fashion oneself according to. So according to Babylon the Great, all right, even on the blue collar end, our people want a suit and tie. They want the business, they want the raise, they want the benefits, they want the 401ks, they want the pensions. And even within the gangster, the thuggish, ruggish, even that's a damn, had that out there that were bone, thuggish, ruggish, you know what I mean? Bone and bone, thug, all that. If you understand these things go back, these ways and characteristics, okay, goes back to the heathen nations, all right, you would know to put it away from you, man. You see? So again, and be not, Romans 12:2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And how do you do that? By the washing of, by the water of, by the word, which is water. Roughly paraphrasing, as it says, man. All right, you regurgitate what you have learned. That gangster, that hardcore thug. I'm on the block. I ain't got no way out. I was raised by my grandma. That's basically self-pity. That's the weakest excuse and the weakest example of manhood you can see. All right, and it's on the face of all our young men, out there that's not in this truth. Let's check it out.
Grew up, and it's also where drill music began around 10 years ago. This is Boss Talk. He's been here for a super long time, so he's going to take us back to the very beginning where it all started.
So right now you in the 44, you in one.
So yeah, man, they've been raised from youngsters, man. And this is, again, the curses that we're under, man. It's plain and simple. All right? That's the sign. We Lord put a sign on us, man, for the nation to see. All right? It says that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. And this is the will to speak the testimony of YAHAWASHI, which is a prophecy. And you've seen this has come to pass, right? But we do have something to look forward to, okay? And that's immortality if you take up on your cross, all right? And endure to the end, Lord willing, right? The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, we're going to end it off here. 1, it reads, gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired. They don't want us in there. Shit, we once couldn't drink out their own water fountains. You had to go to the back for a burger. Okay? We couldn't go to the same schools. They threw rocks at little 5, 6-year-old girls, man. Just for trying to go to school. Yeah, their grandparents threw rocks at us. All right, they beat us across the head. They lynched us. They hung us. They didn't want us to be around them. Even now to this day, they didn't want us in their neighborhoods, man. So they carve out a little section and give it to us. And it's called the projects, man. All right, it's developed and designed to destroy us, man. We a nation not desired. Verse 2, it says, before the decree bring forth. All right, because it's already decreed that the Lord has his eyes set on America to destroy it. It says, before the day pass as the shaft, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you, seek ye the Lord. That's the whole point. All right, not some vainglory of a man that's in the grave, a man that's soul has passed from to this realm, the terrestrial, up into the celestial. This is not what you need to be worried about. It's talking about own this and own that. It says, seek ye the Lord, all you meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. And every day the Lord's anger and the Lord's judgment go forth. But this day we're speaking of coming very, very fast and soon, suddenly, and it's approaching. The day is coming that he's gonna let out his fury. Okay, he's gonna let his a sword that he furbished, all right, go up on the heads of our people, our men, all right, our children, our women. You see, I just wanted to, touch on that, man. It's wild, man. And let you know we under the curse of the Lord will. This is edifying and comfort. On to the next one. Shalom.